Hello folks and welcome back to Vintage Story. Between this time and last time we've had an update though, where Vintage Story is now on 1.15.1, whereas before we were on 1.14. So we are in fact a whole 0.01 versions higher. So yeah, the saving was created with an old version of the game to restore some of the blocks. Remapping and world reload is required. You can see there's our front door. Currently doesn't exist at the moment. We'll create a backup. And we'll apply a remapping of the world. Is anything else broken? Yeah, there's a door over there broken as well. Aha. Okay. Quick reload there. I'll go through the changes as I understand them. I wrote a list of them down here. There's loads of changes actually. Some really cool stuff as well. Some stuff I was actually wanting and expecting and looking forward to. So, come on, give me game. Give me game. I'll have a chat while the game loads it for a bit, because I always pause for a smidgen just to let the game load up while we are waiting for things so it doesn't lag the recording too much. So we're at 1.15.1. A lot of things have been added. We've got they've added loads more guides than there were before. Which is kind of cool. But the main stuff we got, they added a bunch of decor blocks. A bunch of additional decor blocks have been added into the game, like wallpaper and stuff like that has been added. Some like carpet as well. Or is it is it rug? Amulets have been added as well. Slanted roof has been added. Clay's been changed into a different thing. The clay now has its own pictures. No, it's no longer what it used to be. It's now its own thing. Roofs have been added. You know, you can have a roof made of slate now, which makes total sense. You can have a slate roof. You can have an inside corner, outside corner of roofing. Chimneys. That's new as well. It's like cobblestone. There's also like a new sort of, if you go to wall, I believe there's a new kind of not wallpaper. Stone. Oh. A bunch of extra stone. Like if you go to andesite stuff, you can make mixed dry stone walls, which requires a lot of different kinds of stone. But you can make different. You can make stone walls, mixed dry stone fences, andesite dry stone, which combines cobblestone with a stone brick to make basically a lot of a really nice look over here, which is kind of cool. I like that. If I'd done it from scratch again, we would have done this, because this would have been a lot easier to make than all these bricks. What else have you got here added in? We've got that. We've added in a clay oven. Clay oven has been added. You can bake bread in there in batches with dough and stuff. You can make pies as well. You can make, using bread dough, you can make pies. Which is nice. I think if you look over here, my clay has been changed shape. Now we have different types of clay. The cattails have a 3D object. They've added 3D objects for a lot more stuff now. A lot of things now are no longer just you go fat has its own. It's got a 3D object now. Flax fibers have a 3D object now. Flax twine is a 3D object now. They had a lot more stacking of things. They added cave art. You can do cave art on the walls. There's several new trees. I'm not sure about the new trees because this is an old save. What time is it? It's 1:30 in the morning, so I have a nap while things have loaded in. Because this is an old save, I'm not sure if the world gen stuff will have happened. So there's new trees. I'm not sure if we'll see any of those. Trees no longer drop saplings; they drop seeds. Hopefully that works. That's a good point. We can check what happens with our stuff. New tropics. There's a biome we haven't seen because we're too far north. There's the tropic update, and those are things that have been changed there. There's several new kinds of crops. Again, not sure if you'll be able to see them because we're already post world gen. A new oven. Clay pits. You no longer fire stuff in a fire pit. You cook it in a clay pit in the ground, in the soil outside. Are the bloomeries down? Okay, the bloomeries are down. Okay, substance is still there. Good. So seeds are now a thing. What else do you have here? Clay pits, rope ladders. Rope. A rope ladder. Linen rope is made. Isn't fine. Never mind. Ropes are made with dry vines or cattails. They can be used for making amulets. You can use rope ladders. Rope ladders is 2 rope and that basically create. You can basically build a ladder from the top down rather than having to go down with yourself or go up yourself. You can go build it from the top down. Right, are you all done? Yeah, you were. We never ignited. Oh my god, you were never ignited. Hen boxes and scrambled eggs. You can now hens now behave like hens. Before they didn't used to behave like hens. They laid eggs, but the eggs were irrelevant. They used to give birth, like the sheep do. And there's also new bows. Bow, simple bow, crude bow, longbow, which is used resin, leather, flax twine, and stuff. So it's a better bow than the regular one because it used to be. Okay. Longbow requires a dry longbow staff, which is made by drying a raw longbow staff, which is made by sawing 2 logs. After 128 open storage dries into a dry bow staff. Okay, and I think the recurve bow, I believe you have to be a bow. Yeah, you have to be the bowyer to be able to make a recurve bow. Same with the crude bow. They have 2 kind of bow now. I believe short sword. If you're a blackguard class, you can now build a short sword, which requires you to have an iron long blade head. But you can make if you're a blackguard, you can make a short sword. What else do we have in here? If you are when you're making stone things, so if you're making axe, a stone axe, an andesite axe, for example, can be made out of a. You can make it out of a bone. You can make it out of a bone. Stone axes and stone knives may be made with bone handles, rather than sticks. I think it's the main ones. Look at some other things. There's a trailer video on their website. Okay, hang on. Let's see who's. I'm gonna give here. You are pregnant, which means you're gonna give birth to Gen 2. That's good. Bighorn, you are no longer pregnant. You're generation 0 as well. So you're generation. So you're the generation 0 ones. You're generation 1 lambs. If one of those grows into a big, the second one of these grows into a bighorn, into a ram, that ram is dead. I can probably cut down this ewe. No, so not this ewe. The ones that are not pregnant. Yeah, go away, sir. Okay, but that's sorted out. Good. So what I want to do now is I want to get my hands on a helve hammer, right? That's what we want to do. We want to make a helve hammer. We got the blooms here. I want to personally get the helve hammer up and running before the blooms go up and running, just because. So that's almost done. That's almost done. That's almost done. Fine. We have. You'll see fertilizer. Fertilizer. Dry farmland, high fertility soil. So you have high fertility soil now, which is made by combining medium fertility soil with compost. Compost is now not a ground type, but a fertilizing type, I believe. Yep. You can put rot in a barrel for a while, and you get some compost, and compost combines with medium fertility soil to give you that. You have that, but it still exists. Yeah, that still exists. That's fine. I think farming's been improved a little bit. Fertilizer, bone meal increases that. You have potash, which increases permanently increases max farmland, max K plus 15. Oh, okay. Saltpeter is also potassium, and is also compost, which is mostly nitrogen. So it's a good point. Now that we can, okay, it's probably worthwhile having a look at our composting box. It's been a while since we looked at that box. Now that it's a different thing entirely. I can see some babies outside. Yeah, babies. Eat some of our that. Right, so where is our composting? High fertility soil. Like this just became high fertility soil. Fine. We got 2 of those then. Fine. Fine. Oh yes, there you go. Moisture and there's a vastly improved. You see the info at the top of the screen has been improved as well. You see things a bit better. It's all quite fresh, I think, because this essentially all this farmland has been regenerated, has been turned into the new kind of farmland. Alright, let's see what else we can get away with here. Okay, so there was a chimney effect, wasn't there? Chimney. Brown clay chimney is with brown clay. Brown clay brick. Okay, and blue clay chimney? Blue clay bricks are built. Okay, fine. In a pit kiln. But blue clay means a chimney. Not sure what that does, but we'll find out shortly. Need to find some blue clay, however. Alright, still cooking away. I might as well let that's done. Right, Helve hammer. Helve hammer. Hammer goes back there. Okay. Helve hammer. Lead ore. Really? There's lead beneath me? I'll get some food in me. Think about getting some... I think you can now put vegetables in troughs, I believe. That is the salt. That is a bunch of the stuff. Bread, grains. It's over there. Okay. We have... Nom 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 nom. I believe you can now do this. No. Fair enough. Maybe you can't do that now. Okay, fine. Anyway, grab you. There, done. Let's try heading... Again, I want to see if I can find some blue clay, but finding blue clay in the winter is a pain, because, you know, looking at the size of the rocks is troublesome. Oh, hang on. I do want to get my hands on some more meat at the moment, because I'm kind of... My fruit is horrendously bad. Also, armor-wise, I want to work on getting linen gambeson, but that's, like, low in the priority list. Good, gotcha. Okay. Dead bighorn ram. Get some meat, get some fat. Okay, there's a U over here somewhere, wasn't there? There's over there you are. There's another ram. There's another ram. Okay, in which case, hello ram. There you go. A couple of big rams there. I want to get the. I want to see how much I need. Damn it! Did the wrong thing again. I want to see how much I can get. How much? I don't know how much clay I need to make a oven. That's not yet clear to me. So I don't want to start one if I can't finish one, because that'd be inconvenient and bad. But I do want to get myself a clay oven, because clay ovens, you can make pies, you can bake, hello, hen. Again, it's in the spring, we can start bringing hens in. Someone mentioned I should dig a tunnel between my house and the iron mines and stuff. And that'd be fine if it wasn't for the fact that all the gravel would just collapse into it. I mean, it would cost so much of an effort to do that. It probably wouldn't be worth it. This is all gravel. It's all gravel territory as well. What I'm going to do, though, I think is I'm going to replace all those torches with new torches, because they are about to go off real soon. Alright. Okay. Let's quickly head down here. We could pick up more magnetite, but I'm not in the position to do that right now. Let's replace that. So there's plenty of hematite over here. Serve it with magnetite over there. Is anything done over here? Are we done over down this place? Yeah, okay, there's loads of the stuff here. I mean, I see stuff over there to be picked up still. Fine. I don't want to get staying here unless I'm specifically going for mining. I don't want to stay down here. Because it's messy. But yeah, rope ladders can go down there. We need to make a pie. You need a table. To make a table, you can make it with wood, but you can also make a marble tabletop. If you find marble, you can make marble tables. I wonder what that's. It's not carpet. It's not rug. I wonder what it would be. Tapestry is definitely a thing, I think. Nope. I wonder what they're called. They're called something interesting. Or different. Clay, we've done over that. So anyway. Right, okay. Already 5:30. My god, how time flies. How time flies. Okay, that's north. So get south a bit further. Just to see if I want to see if this gravel land actually finishes at some point. Also mentioned that if I wanted we discussed the acacia last a couple of episodes ago. We took looking at new tree types near acacia. Acacia's far in the south. Far south. So well, that's inconvenient. I'm also sad I don't get to see the new tree types. I'm quite sad I don't get to see new tree types. Hopefully, maybe merchants will sell me new seeds or something, because the new trees look really interesting. Like there's like larch, and there's an updated maple. I think it's updated maple. There's ebony, finally, at long last. It's ebony, some nice ebony wood, looks really good. There's some redwood. There's some purple heart. So there's a lot of like, potential for really, really nice new trees, which I don't get to see. There's also they also added in redwood, giant redwoods. Giant redwoods which have a 2x2 trunk and go very high up into the sky, which look like there would be a complete disaster to deal with, or like completely wreck your axe to cut them down. It hasn't been added here, but they added wheels. New traders will have wheels. They won't be movable, but they'll have wheels. You can now make metal blocks. Hey, buddy, what do you want? Hey, what do you want to buy off me? You want to buy flax twine? You want to buy feathers? You want to buy copper ingots? You want to buy spelt bread? Wolf pup. Tin bronze spear, linen sacks, leather bracers. Black bronze. Okay, I'll have a good giggle, but there's nothing there. I've got nothing there. You have nothing there I want. Right. A lot of times today. Not much happened today. We're just revisiting the new patch, I guess, and He's explaining what's there. I didn't get to do a lot of it. Hello, raccoon. But I do want to get some stuff sorted. I want to get tables and I want an oven. I do want an oven. That's something I definitely want. I want to start working on pies. Pie. Again, I don't... Like, it's one of those annoying things that because a lot of the stuff is world gen, I can't see a lot of it until I start a new world, and I don't want to end this world. Not yet, anyway. And it's one of the things, oh, you can do like a new world on stream. I could do a new world on stream, but if I start playing in a new world and I go back to this one, I'm going to feel like left out and annoyed about the stuff that's not in this world. So, you know, I'm a bit of a rock hard place. A rock hard place of my own creation. I have no doubt about that. It is purely my own stubbornness. But I want to see this through, at least until I get certain things sorted out. I want to see this through to 1 year, right? You started off like 1st of June is the first day of the playthrough. So I want to get 1 in-game year done and dusted. Once that's done and dusted, we can maybe sort of regenerate a new world and see what happens elsewhere, like in a new place. Right, so put it in here. Okay, you know what? Put that in there. Put that in there. Right. Where's the leather? You got some, not leather, the clay. You got some clay. How much clay for an oven? Locking pot, raw crock, shingle, ingot mold, flower pot, crucible, storage vessel, anvil mold, helve hammer mold. That's something I can do. It's a helve hammer mold, lamellar mold, watering can. Now, hang on. Clay oven. Clay oven is made by clay forming. Clay forming. I don't see here the recipe for an oven. Bowl, planter, cooking pot, crocks, crucibles, flower pots, ingot molds, shingles, storage vessels, helve hammer, lamellar. I'll have to look up. I'll look up between episodes because I want to get myself a clay oven, but I don't know. Cook oven door, coke oven, coke. Not going to clay pies. Of course, a clay oven to bake them in. Clay oven. There, sure. Obtained by breaking a clay oven, created by clay forming. Hold, sneak, and right mouse button with clays in hand to create a forming surface. Recipes. Does it have to be a fire clay? That's a potentially. It could be fire clay. Does it have to be fire clay? It has to be fire clay. Okay, no, cool. That solves my problem. That solves my problem. We know we can get some fire clay. I'm assuming 16 isn't going to be enough. So it's not that late. We get some fire clay. Let's go walk around in the darkness. I'll get some fire clay. It makes sense, actually. Yeah, that's my bad. That is my bad. I apologize unreservedly for that. It makes entire and total sense. An oven to fire to bake bread must be made out of a clay type that is resistant to heat. That makes in perfect total sense. Grab onto this fire clay here. I'll grab a stack of it. This should not take more than a stack. I need to make a new fire pit as well, which is a new mechanic. Which is how you now bake things, because baking things in a fire pit it makes no sense. I mean, you make a pit kiln, which is when you have to bury it underground, cover it in fire, and kind of like you have to do sort of what they do to charcoal. Essentially, it's not quite the same thing, but. Right, anyway, clay oven, please. It's gonna take a lot of stuff. Started with 64. Let's see how long this takes. It's gonna take a lot, isn't it? This is gonna take a lot of stuff. How much of a stack is this gonna require? Get that done, get that done, get that done. Hold Alt, Nemo, just hold Alt and do this. It's going to be way simpler if you just do it like this. Right, repeat the previous layer. Repeat previous layer again. I believe you can cook up to 4. You can cook up to 4 loaves at once in a clay oven, or I think 1 pie. I'm interested to see how it works out. Okay, we're about almost had half a stack now. Half a stack of clay so far. It's gonna take a while to bake, isn't it? Okay, so this is gonna be the whole thing plus extra at the bottom here. Right, again. Not well, we're past half a stack now. Will it be more than 1 whole stack, I wonder? Ooh, hang on. Okay, this is slightly changed now. So we go that and nope, this is going to be more than a stack's worth. I'm fairly certain this might end up being more than a stack's worth of clay. Well, thankfully I've got some with me in the chest. Okay, this is going to be tight. Yeah. We get the fire clay from in here. Hopefully it's enough. Hopefully there's got enough here to... Okay, so it's everything there. Removed a little bit there. Didn't put the rest of it over there. Then it's a little bit of... Okay, there we go. That's the... Oh! I thought I'd have to bake this. I guess it's too big to bake. I thought I'd have to bake it. Okay, fair enough. I guess it's too big to bake. Can I pick this up? Please, I can pick this up. God, I can pick this up. Okay, so that there. I'm going to put that... Give me maple boards. Now, I believe the plank that goes here is the top of the table. So this is a maple table with a wooden top, correct? Is that going to change anything at all? Can't tell. If you go to the list, that's a different color over there, but I think it doesn't make a difference. Not sure why it did that. I'll just go for that instead, because I'm not going to waste pine wood in this. Wooden table. I want to put something down. There we go. Put that there. Put the table there. Just going to see what I was going to put into this. Another table, I guess. Another table. This is a table of pure pine. This is a table of pure maple. They're exactly the same. Okay, so if I add, now this works is I need to get some. I don't have any dough, do I? No, I don't have any dough. I require some dough. Is the flour in there? I need the bucket and some water as well. Right. Is the flour in here? We'll end the episode by baking a pie. Bone meal, spelt grain. No, I think I already... Okay, bone meal's there. I'm actually very bad at... Oh, my keybinds are horrible right now. They are, oh my god, thank you. Not sure what I've been playing recently that has really awkward. Can I grind? No, I can't grind while that's there. Damn. Hang on, 1 second. Give me a second there. Okay, I'll grind it for a little bit there, just to get a couple of... I need two bits of dough to build a pie. To build a pie? Yeah, sure, why not to build a pie? Okay, let's grab that, put the axle back. There you go. Let's go ahead and go over here. Alright, some dough. Spelt dough. Now if I do dough on the table, pie crust. Now if I get some meat in the pie, I can add a crust. Ooh. Put a lot of meat in there, didn't I? Okay, oh, okay. I can make let's put a top on that pie. The meat pie. Can I get a top on that pie? Let's get a top on that pie. Being able to use pies now will be kind of cool. Alright, then put that in there, put that in there, give me some dough. Alright. Get back over here. What time is it? It's midnight. Okay, so get the dough. Change crust. Ooh, hang on. Change crust style. I can change my crust style. It's a meat pie. A meat pie doesn't have an open top. That's not how meat pies work. Okay. So now we got it's a cold oven. I think I'm gonna put. How much wood open here? 6 wood, looks like. I need to light this. And the quicker this oven the hotter this up, because it's basically you don't cook with the heat, you cook with a hot oven. Once the oven is hot, it'll cook the pie. You don't cook with the fire of the oven, you cook with the fire heats the oven up, and once the oven is hot, it'll cook other stuff. So the more fire you have in there, the more logs you have in there, the quicker it'll heat up. Which means I probably didn't have to put all the way six in there, but let that heat up for as much as possible. When that goes, so pies. Oh, me liking pies. Fill it with 4 filling items. You cannot mix food groups. You can mix this in different kinds of food. For adding a filling, you have the option to use 2 more dough to add a top. The right hand, click the pie to pick it up, put it in the oven to clay bake. First, with 3 to 6 firewood, more heat is inhibited, and then ignite using a fire starter or a torch. Once the fire is burnt out, the oven is ready for use. When the oven is hot, put the pie in there. Pie meat raw. So you have to wait for it to bake, because you can overcook things now. Red meat pie is raw. Getting hotter. I wonder how much meals are in a pie. If it's 1 meal, that's me a lot of food in a single pie. It's still raw. Part baked. A red meat pie. Honestly, a meaty pie is... When they have ale, you can have like steak and ale pie. Oh. It is too hot right now. It's very hot at the moment, so I don't want to be eating a steak and ale pie right now, but when it's cold, a steak and ale pie is so good. Red meat pie. Ta-da! Put that down there. So it's a perishable, fresh for 18 days. Cut off a slice. It's 4 slices. That is basically giving me how much? 1 slice, quarter servings left. That is my entire bar. Oh, that's fantastic. Right, let's have a nap. I'll catch you all next time, folks. We have made a pie. I will see you then. Bye-bye. Ooh, I rhymed. The wolves did not like that rhyme. I'll catch you next time, folks. Bye-bye.